Shout out to everybody. I want to talk to y'all real quick. Real quick. So Easy to Block Captain just went live. And he's talking about a lot, and he's basically letting it be known. First of all, there's no lawsuit that's pending, nothing like that's going on. So he wanted to make that clear. So as far as with Remy Ma and him, there's no lawsuit. He's making it clear that he's the one that received like the cease and desist, is what he's saying. He's also letting it be known like he's no longer battling on the URL if he doesn't have a YouTube drop, because it's not in his interest. So he's saying if he does not get a YouTube drop, that's pretty much done. So I don't know what the negotiations are going to be with that, with all of this going on, whether or not they're going to end up giving him a YouTube drop and booking him further. I don't know. He's saying that, he feels like the other battlers are dumb, sitting on the app. I can't disagree with you on that, Easy. I think you're right. A lot of these people are just sitting on that app, not getting visibility, because he's saying like, he was talking to different people about different artists, and they didn't know who they were. And I think he mentioned Kid Slade. I think he said he was talking to Joe or somebody. He was like, they were asking him like, who was this person? He was like, the boy that told. You know what I mean? And then they picked it up from like the blogs and stuff that was on YouTube. But as far as seeing his battles, like he's making it, letting people see that these people don't really have visibility or they're not really being seen. So, that's kind of interesting to hear his take on that. And he also let it be known, like the reason, I guess this is the reason why he's on YouTube, because he said he received a call today of them telling him that caffeine deal that he got is over with. So him going live on Caffeine doing that is over. He's going to be doing everything from his YouTube channel, including the bar breakdowns, and maybe him and Aver going to, doing a show or whatever. That's all going to be on YouTube instead of Caffeine. So, that's kind of petty. That's petty. Come on, bro. That's petty. Like all of a sudden, they can say, it ain't us, it's Caffeine. Come on. They're like, you going to battle Hitman. See, this is why a lot of these battlers stay in line. I'm not saying to stay in line. I'm just saying this is why a lot of them do. They could do things like that, bro. They can go ahead and take your deals. And when you look at Caffeine, a lot of these battlers are making thousands of dollars a month from Caffeine. So it's not like that's no money. That's money. But they ended up taking that away from him. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. But he made it clear he doesn't feel like he did anything wrong. He spoke with lawyers and had to figure out like whether or not he can go on stage. He said all this on his live, but easy. What you mean you don't think you did nothing wrong? Come on, bruh. He's like, I don't know. I figured I could just go over here. You know what I'm saying? Double up and then go back to the URL and then they could take that energy and they just sent you a cease and desist, Easy. What you mean you ain't do nothing wrong? But I don't know. The way Easy's talking, it sounds like he's not in contract no more. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe he'll end up clarifying that later at a later date. But shout out to Easy the Block Captain, Remy Ma. This is all your fault, Remy. This is all your fault. You better make sure you get battles. You might have to start throwing, if you ain't, you gonna have to start banning and a lot. But he sees all the hate, like all the URL battlers like hating on him and, they mad he got that 1 million view YouTube drop. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. They mad about that. So, he kind of addressing everything. But shout out to Easy the Block Captain. Hopefully everything ends up working out for him and Remy Ma can get some more matchups for him. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of people he can battle, so we'll see what ends up happening with that. But shout out to Easy. I do want to say this, right? I seen that Lush One got fired in front of everybody. So this is what I'm figuring out. So the dude, KD, AD. I'll say KD, thinking of basketball. AD, the dude that ended up fighting China Mac. Y'all remember him when I guess he was trying to do like a kind of like a eating YouTube channel and China Mac was doing a YouTube channel where they have like people come on and eating with them and figuring out like what foods are in different areas and all that. Like that, he ended up fighting China Mac over that. They had like an issue, right? So him, AD. So I guess Lush One was in Discord running his mouth, talking to people, right? And I guess the guy that he was giving this information to, I guess the dude's name is like guilty or something, right? So I guess Adam 22 is trying to figure out how to get rid of AD because he feels like AD is not really that great anymore, like on the show, you know. So he's saying like, I think Adam 22 saying something like AD only has like 4 different jokes. He's kind of rude, and he's been trying to figure out a way of getting rid of him. So he ended up running all of this by Lush One, not even knowing Lush One like that. He runs it all through Lush One, and then Lush One ends up telling a whole bunch of people, because he went live on Ruin Your Day talking about it, Lush One. So I guess Lush One ends up telling like a bunch of people, you know, and some people that was on Discord or whatever, you know, and then the word got back to AD that he was going to be fired or his show, whatever's going to be canceled, you know, on No Jumper from Adam 22. So he felt some type of way, AD. He went live. He was talking about it. And then I seen that, you know, Adam 22 and AD actually talked about it. And Adam 22 was kind of making it seem like he was the victim. And Lush One was the one that was the snake, like shading him, you know, which Lush, you shouldn't have been saying nothing to anybody, you know, about that situation. You know, but I get it. Like a lot of these people get real popular and they feel like a lot of light is on them. So they start telling everything, you know. And so he told like the plans of what Adam 22 was going to have would get rid of AD, you know, and that didn't go well. So Adam 22 had Lush One on the No Jumper and he fired him in front of everybody, you know. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. A lot of people think that's fake. We'll see as time goes on whether or not it's fake or not. You know, No Jumper, they do crazy stuff like set each other up, you know, a lot. You know, but to me, it kind of looked like Adam 22 was a snake. I'm sorry it did. He's trying to whitewash that show is what it is. He's seen AD like, let's get him off. We got Lush One over here now. Let's remove this brother from this show. And then he went to the man and told him his secret plans to the man. And then the man ended up snaking you. Wait a minute. And now you trying to play the victim. He's scared AD gonna put the beats on him. And now, you know, Lush One, he kind of out of a job. But if I'm you, Lush One, what I would do, shout out to Lush One, you follow me, shout out, I ain't going crazy. I ain't going crazy on you, Lush One, shout out. Right now, you need to start a YouTube channel. Get with the network, do what you got to do. Start a YouTube channel. Get lit. Right now, it's the perfect job. I seen you went on Ruin Your Day. Shout out to Avocado. You know, you went on Ruin Your Day, getting your point of view out, but get your own channel, get your own view. What y'all be doing? You could have kickstarted your channel with that. Get y'all own views. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lush One. You know, I rock with you. I just won't tell you nothing, Lush One. I can't tell you nothing. Let's want to be on Facebook battle rap groups. PIPERBOY said, who Rare Breed Entertainment about the book. Mook versus. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what ends up happening with that. But he done fired you on in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was kind of foul. But it's kind of foul talking about private info. And then Lush One was sitting there with Adam 22 trying to act like, Lush One, I'm taking it easy on him. Shout out. But he's sitting there with Adam 22, right? And Adam 22 was like, you snitching on me, you snitching on me. And Lush One was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then Adam 22 was like, I said specific things to you, and people coming back with it. Lush One act like he don't know nothing. They just fired him, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Lush. You know, the crazy part about it, you know, Disaster and Lush One, they had their own show, you know, and they were showcasing or highlighting like battlers, you know, and showing a lot of love to battle rap. And I think they even had a GTX battle drop on No Jumper, which is a big deal. I think it had like B Magic and Pass ended up dropping on, you know, No Jumper. You know, it didn't get like a lot of views, you know what I mean? But just, I seen what he was trying to do, you know, and it's just a shame that, you know, all of this ended up messing a lot of things up, you know what I mean? But y'all just be quiet. All y'all battlers too. I know y'all making fun of Lush One. But y'all better be lucky I'm getting this info on y'all. Because it be fans that y'all be talking to that be recording y'all. You know what I mean? And y'all be messaging and all that. They be sending that information to bloggers. You know, so I'm telling y'all, like y'all clowning Lush, y'all need to be careful what y'all doing. You know, but Lush One, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You was almost out of here. He done gave you a show and everything. He was trying to get rid of the brothers. Like, I got Lush. Y'all be letting them tattoos fool y'all. Like, oh, well Adam 22 a real one. When it come down to it, when it come down to it, Lush One, I think I gotta get rid of AD. I'm gonna do this. And then Lush One, he went on, ruin your day. He was like, I was just talking to people trying to figure out an appropriate way to get rid of AD. Or how AD can, you know, to break the news to AD. You was talking. You know what I'm saying? But come on, bro. Shout out to Lush One. Can't be doing that. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know, you a hustler. You're going to end up, you know, having some more endeavors and making some money. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you. Adam 22 ain't the end all to be all. You know what I'm saying? He got like 4.6 million subscribers. It's a lot. You know, but that ain't something y'all can't achieve. You know what I mean? Or you can't achieve. Just get your own show. You already know how all this stuff works. I'm sure you got connections. Make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Or come on my show and talk crazy about Adam 22. Come on over here. I ask you some questions. What you, Adam 22 be talking crazy. Talk crazy back. But shout out to everybody. But I'm out. Look, Remy. I did the blog before and it wasn't a diss you or nothing. I was just being real. You know, this is going back to the EAZY situation. You got him into some mess. We're going to keep it real. That URL situation might be a wrap. You know what I mean? Unless they can fix that. As far as EAZY, he's saying like URL hasn't hit him for nothing. But he just got a call that his caffeine deal is canceled. You know, so you got him into this. You see when girls, when they get mad, you know, when they don't get their way? When EAZY got that, I don't care, everybody gonna be getting on Remy's side. Shut up, PIPERBOY. When EAZY got that cease and desist, you should have been like, all right, EAZY, let me call Smack to see what's going on. You know, let's keep it real, because ain't nobody gonna keep it real with you. Be like, yo, Smack, what's going on? Can I do the battle? Y'all don't like Hitman Holla? No way. Y'all won't book him? Like, is this cool? Can I just get this one battle? And that's it. You know what I mean? You could have did something like that. And I know you don't want to deal with the politics, but you playing with this dude's career. You know what I mean? Like that, they ain't gonna say it, but this is what's going on. You know, so unless you got a crazy plan for him to move him forward in his career in the future, you gotta be thinking, you know, about what you doing. You know, and battlers also, like I like the moves that EAZY the Block is making in terms of getting a YouTube drop. But at the same time, I don't know if he's in contract. You know what I mean? He might go live and be like, PIPERBOY, shut up. I mean, I ain't in contract. I don't know. You know, but you got to have all your ducks in a row, and it's not all about ego at the end of the day. You know, it's a reason why leagues do things the way they do it. Some people may think of it as politics. Yeah, it sucks. Contract, you can't battle here, there, and all this craziness. And especially, you probably felt like all y'all was cool, like all y'all had the numbers and all. You know, but when he got that cease and desist, instead of you being like, or y'all being like, okay, well, let's get a lawyer that charge $75 a page to go through this and all. Like, somebody should have called URL and be like, what's the deal? You know, before all of this. And now it's probably a situation that can't be fixed. And you just went on Norbs It All podcast. They don't like him. You know, and you talking crazy about the URL. I'm just saying what it is. You know, so this hurts him, especially now that you're his manager. This can hurt him. You know, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Shout out to Remy Ma. You know, maybe he can still battle like a Cassidy, EAZY versus Cassidy, EAZY versus Hollow the Dime. Maybe Rum Nitty can go over there. They tried to give Rum Nitty the Battler of the Year to try to keep on URL. I'm just saying what it is. You know what I mean? Or, you know, EAZY the Block Captain versus Rum Nitty possibly battling him. EAZY the Block Captain versus Hollow the Dime. EAZY the Block Captain versus Murder Moot. EAZY the Block Captain versus Ill Will. EAZY the Block Captain versus Rosenberg. Something. You know, still battles. You know, but make sure you looking out for this dude because he just put his career on the line to rock with you. You know, and I don't know how this is gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. But I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Give EAZY back his money on caffeine. EAZY said, I just got the call and it cut me off. I would have been on the phone with Beasley. Beasley, you know I make $6,000, $7,000 a month. Fix it. I'll tell Remy Ma to pull the Hitman battle down. I'll tell her to put it down. You know what I'm saying? But they taking money out of his pocket now. You know, they can say, well, caffeine did it. We ain't doing this. We don't know why it happened. It gets dark. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. But I'm about to comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.